How long gone? You guessed it. Chris Black and them jeans back for another round of podcasting. Jason, what's good?
I just got out of the sauna minutes ago. Took a cold shower, a real cold shower. I'm doing that thing where you get really hot and sweaty, shower, put your clothes on, and then you don't give yourself enough time to get the sweat out of your bod. Now I'm really schwitzing in my cans now.
I can't do that. Like if I get out of the sauna, I need 15 minutes minimum to lay on the floor before I hop into any sort of shower situation. For that reason, it doesn't alleviate the problem completely, but it helps a little bit. But obviously, we're working on a time crunch.
Follow-ups, big fella. When you're laying on the floor, face up, face down. How do you play?
Oh, face up.
Okay.
Yeah, face up, towel on the ground.
Okay, so you like it when they bounce on it.
That yeah,
with vigor and charisma.
Exactly. That's what I'm looking for. No, I'm usually gasping for air and making sure that my pulse is still there. Those situations.
Come on.
No, if I do 45 full minutes, I feel pretty fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel, but I don't have the practice that you have. You know what I mean?
Allow yourself to take breaks too. There's no winners or losers.
But it feels I know that, but it feels something about it just doesn't feel good to me. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I know that it's totally fine, but this is one of my many problems.
Something about doing wind sprints doesn't feel good to me either, Chris, but that doesn't stop me day in and day out, does it? I'm just kidding. I never do that, but you know what I mean.
I know you've never done a wind sprint in your entire life. They're great for you. Great for the heart.
I don't even like
health.
wind.
Sure. You add sprint to that shit. I'm out.
Yeah, I'm sort of on the edge of barely even being able to handle wind, let alone whatever a wind sprint might be.
When you add to it.
But yeah, I was thinking when I was in the cold shower, I was like, this is cold as fuck. I'm shivering my timbers. And then I was thinking about cold plunging. It continues to grow, cold plunge mania. And I really wonder how many people...
I was just in Austin. I know all about it. Yeah, I know all about it.
And it makes me wonder, nice segue, how many Austin entrepreneurs believe that cold plunging will... And when I say Austrian entrepreneur, metaphorically speaking, we all have one of those in our life.
Of course.
Think that the cold plunge will fix all the problems that they have in their life. Their erectile dysfunction, their wife will talk to them again, they'll lose weight, they'll become a millionaire,
It depends on how much...
Whatever it might be.
It depends on how many incel, Huberman, Scott Galloway podcasts they listen to. That's all that it does. That's what's brainwashed not only the city of Austin, but every man in this country. If those kind of podcasts get a hold of you, you think you can fix your problems with... eating liver and getting in the cold plunge.
I mean, they're right. They do fix a lot of problems, but I worry about it being a cure-all for all. But I think it's more of just a fun thing to do to adjust the bod. I don't really know what it's doing, but this coming from a person who saunas 7 days a week, so I guess I can't really talk.
No,
but I do it for me. Okay.
Yeah. You do it for you.
And I put on for my city. Yesterday we did a talk with friend of the show, Sir Paul Smith of clothing fame. Wow, what a guy! Coolest dude of all time.
What a guy!
That guy's a fucking legend.
Yeah, really is a legend. He had also flown from Tokyo 2 hours before we sat down, and I'm just like. I know Jason couldn't do that. And this man is...
He went Monday he was... Today's Thursday morning. Monday he was in London. Tuesday, Tokyo. Wednesday, Los Angeles. And the guy is 70-something years old.
I have to say that's...
Still running his business. Still independent.
Yeah, we learned a lot, actually, because I didn't know... I mean, obviously it's been around forever, and I'm very familiar with it, but I didn't know... that there are like 200 plus stores in Japan alone, which is fucking crazy.
Japan, there's 260 Paul Smith retail locations.
It's crazy. But yeah, he's really got it all. He's funny, he's smart, and he also has got that he's got enough age on him where he's insightful, as well, can offer some real sage advice while taking notes. On his scraps of paper.
Yeah, he was there. He was there at the beginning.
Yeah, he was. No, I was really impressed. Honestly, I mean, I'd always heard over the years that he's cool because a lot of people I know have dealt with him in whatever way in the fashion business. But yeah, he was great.
Groovy guy.
Any chance I can get Jason to go to a Soho House property, also, I'm kind of looking to do that.
Yeah, I had been in that location before the last time I went when I typed in Pally House because I thought you were staying there and it took me there. And I went in to your room number and knocked on the door and you were like, no, you're in the wrong hotel. And that's never happened to me before.
Oh, I didn't know that's where you went that time. That was really funny. You're like, bro, I'm knocking on the door. What's wrong with you? You thought I relapsed. Yeah,
I had a manager helping me out. It was a whole thing.
You're like, all right, we're gonna have to break this door down. This guy's not answering.
It felt like a nice place to do your office job, though. Your fake job.
Yeah, definitely.
This morning, I had a lot of I was attacked verbally by and physically by 2 different Asian men.
Were they
on my dog walk?
Were they upset with you
suburban
for
dog walk?
They knew what you've done to their women? Or was it something more sinister?
One out of the two, yes. No hyperbole. The first one, we were walking the dogs across the crosswalk. We live in a neighborhood that has a school, so traffic in the mornings gets a little crazy with the school drop off. They don't really prioritize safety all the time. They're late, they're rushing, they're doing crazy shit. And we were walking the dogs across the crosswalk, stop sign, 4-point stop sign, cars everywhere, busy, kids running around all over the place. And this, like a minivan with a dad and his kids just drove and like basically almost hit me. And he did not look at me or Carolyn or anything going on, just straight up did not look before driving through an intersection. And I spit on his car and I started punching his car. And nothing happened.
This is Chris behavior, so I'm pretty impressed that you did something.
This is Chris behavior. And then I was heckled, this Asian dad in a Tesla, his kid, 3-year-old in the seat next to him. This is 8 a.m., suburban weekday morning, rolls his window down past us and starts yelling Oxford study at us. Are you familiar with this?
Never heard of that. I mean, I know those 2 English words.
Okay, I had to search this. It is apparently a TikTok trend.
What?
Or it has become a trending topic on TikTok where people complain about white men and Asian women dating.
Wow. You got, okay, so Unk sunned your ass is what you're saying, and there ain't nothing you can do about it.
Unk did not sun my ass. I sunned Unk's ass by stealing his women. He did not sun. This is a dad alone with his kid in the backseat of his Tesla.
Look, bro.
Rolling his window down at 2 adults.
You're my man.
In front of their house, and he yells Oxford. He just yelled Oxford study. Look, like how Elon Musk might yell at somebody and then drove away.
You're my man, but he won this round. I'm sorry. That's a funny. If he calls you something so potent that you have to go home and Google it because you didn't know what it meant, and then it's actually a good insult, you lost that round. You got to find this guy again and come back with something stronger. I'm just saying. I don't. I hate to break it to you, but you did, as a person who has gotten in several street altercations in their life, you have to know when you win or lose. And as long as nobody's in jail, everybody kind of wins. You know what I mean? As long as hands don't get thrown.
Is like a pasty, depressed dad yelling Oxford study at a stranger and his wife. Is that a good dig? Is that like a guy yelling, driving past you and be like, the guy's got a big dick. Fucking
no, that's not what it's. That's not
probably hurts to have sex with him.
It's like.
What is the insult? Where's the venom here? Where am I supposed to be hurt by?
I'm not saying you should be hurt by it or not. It's just a funny thing to say to someone.
It's just a simple act of he yelled at me. He drove away. He had the first and last word.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's a dub.
Yeah,
for him.
Exactly. Yeah, it's a dub for him. It's a dub. I don't expect you to be head in hands, like shedding tears over a casual street diss. But I'm saying he rolled on the window, he said his piece, and before your dumbass could respond, he was already dropping Sonny off at school.
But I'm saying, is that a diss?
Yes, that's a diss. It's you don't consider a diss, but he obviously does. So it's tough. It's a tough call. You know what I mean? Like he he said it definitely derogatory. You may not take it that way, but if that was the intention, then that was the intention.
I don't. Yeah, I get. I mean, this could be my autist brain.
What was it again? I'm sorry. What was it again? Oxford
study.
Oh, baby. Unfortunately, you should not have told me that. You should not have told me that. That might come
That's
up
where
again.
I really lost.
That might come up again. Yeah, exactly. This guy just gave me ammunition. But I never heard that before, and thank God we're not on TikTok. But I think the real part of this burn, or not burn, however you want to look at it, that I like so much is that it was so obscure, but also on point that you had to look it up. That's what I really like about it.
Well,
that it required a Google search.
I would argue that this is maybe more of a dig on Carolyn than on me.
Oh, look, I don't care who he's digging on. He got somebody. That's all I'm saying. He got one of y'all asses. That's all I know. That's all I know. That you're right, actually.
Okay.
But I'm sure you were both happy to learn something new by Googling.
Yeah, I was like, surely he does not. I mean, because if he's just yelling at a white guy and an Asian girl on the street,
he's gonna lose his voice in Southern California.
yeah, that's full-time job pulling that off. But if he's gonna do that, who is the joke on? I guess is what I'm saying. I would say it's more pathetic for him to yell that at a stranger.
Yeah, that's one way to look at it because you're the
Obviously.
victim. I mean, you're the victim, so that's how you look at it. I don't.
He's the victim.
No.
He's the victim, and he's yelling at me for taking his bitch.
No, he's not the victim. He saw you attack one of his brothers, and he had to let a little something fly.
No.
He had to let a little something fly. All right, hold on.
The yell happened 10 minutes before I punched a car.
That changes things. We got to get into this.
Just to be clear.
Okay. We have a guest today, and I'm sorry that you got hurt this morning, Jason. Our old friend Glaive is here.
Yeah.
He's got a new record coming out, and he came back to tap in with us, which is, he's a fan favorite. He's a host favorite as well.
Mm-hmm.
So let's chat with Big Dog, Jason. It's time. All right, this freak. Oh, baby. All right, you're looking like a Disney star right now with the hair. I like that.
Appreciate it, bro.
Just for the record, young Glaive is coming to us from what looks like a hotel room. His hair is blonde, and it's quite full, of course, because he's like 21. But yeah, you're looking like you could be on Sweet Life of Zach and Cody right now.
21?
How old are you?
I'm 19, brother.
You're 19. That's why you look even more like you could be on a fucking Disney show. You're actually age appropriate.
Yeah. I'm trying to get to 40. I'm trying to get to 40 soon.
You're trying to get to 40 years old soon?
Like probably within the next 8 months. It's in my
so
future.
you're trying to, instead of trying to age backwards like Jason and I, who are in our 40s, you're saying you're trying to accelerate that and get there a little sooner.
Bruh, so I've been fit. I feel like I was 15 for like 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Now I feel like I was like 17 for like 5 years. Now I feel like I've been 19 for like 10.
Yeah.
So overall, I think I've gotten to about 40. I feel like mentally about 27 at the moment.
I agree with that.
Okay.
That stands. I know a lot of 27s who are not as smart as you. That's for goddamn sure.
Okay, well, I didn't mean it in an intelligence way.
I wouldn't say smart, but I mean, he's got something going on. You know what I mean? He's got something going on.
Are you in a hotel right now? Is that for reals?
Yes. I'm in a hotel in Brooklyn.
Okay.
Yay,
Oh
Brooklyn!
man, I thought you were doing better than that. They can't put you in Manhattan. You got some streams,
I know I have some streams. I'm in a Holiday Inn in Brooklyn, bro. It's just the way it
bro.
is.
That's crazy. We gotta talk to management.
That's
about
what
this.
I'm saying,
Are you paying? Are you paying for this, or is somebody else paying for this?
No, I'm paying for it.
Okay.
You're paying for it, so I could blame you, kind of.
Yeah, no. I'm really cheap. Like really cheap. I mean, I hate spending money. It's just a room. It's not like I'm gonna be here. I'm leaving in a few days. I have a show today.
Mm-hmm.
So it's overall, it's the best option. Ideal situation is I don't have to spend any money. Second best option is staying somewhere that's not bad. Like I have a nice little window. It's chill. It's in.
Yeah,
I
it's
like
not a
Brooklyn
jail
lot.
cell. I'm familiar with. Yeah, but I didn't even know they had those. And how far deep in Brooklyn are you?
I don't know where we are. Downtown Brooklyn, maybe.
Oh, okay.
I have no idea.
Okay. Where's the show? Where's the show?
Oh, brother, you asking me too many New York questions. I have no fucking clue.
You don't know where your own show is?
He's opening for Toro y Moi, right?
Yes, I'm opening for Tori Ma at the Knockdown Center.
Oh, Knockdown Center. Okay, wow.
Knockdown
Okay,
Center.
I got to be honest, I've never been there because it's too far.
Is it?
It's just too far.
I don't know.
Legendary venue.
The only
legendary
places I
venue.
know in New York are Manhattan and Bushwick.
That sounds about right.
And the Bronx and the Bronx. And somebody told me I should never stay in the Bronx. And I don't really want to stay in Bushwick. And Manhattan, I looked at the prices and it was a little expensive.
Yeah,
so
the prices are a little crazy.
Well, that's actually interesting because Manhattan and Bushwick are the only places where people know who you are. So it works out. It works out pretty well. But yes, listen to your friends and don't go to the Bronx with your little ass, especially where you're like trying to flex on those hoes with your little fake stacks and stuff. You know, you get took real quick.
You will get took.
Yeah, that's what
you will get took.
I'm not trying
You
to
don't
get
have a
took.
face. Do you have a face tat yet? We're going unk
No,
mode already.
I do have a hand one.
Oh shit!
I got a hand
All right,
joint.
you got a hand
So
tat.
hold on. Did you skip
big
straight
hand.
ahead to hand, or do you have other stuff?
Bro, I got hella. Wait, hold up. They can't see this obviously, but I have like.
He's tatted up.
Okay, we got the stomach tats.
It's pretty big.
All right,
Okay.
so he's got a 24-inch waist and several tattoos,
Nah.
ladies and fellas. Ladies and fellas.
I have a 28-inch waist.
Okay.
Let's be real. Stop. We gotta stop.
You've been bulking.
I've been,
Okay.
bro. I'm huge. I'm like 6'4", 100. I'm like a 6'4", 150 pounds. Come on, man. Anybody in the Bronx wants to come get up with me? They can do it. Just kidding. No, I don't want that.
So Glaive he's in Brooklyn, and if you want to catch the fade, he's ready. He's serving it up on a platter. All 150 pounds of him.
I'm outside.
He's outside. He's tatted
I'm
up.
outside the Holiday Inn. Let's run it.
Let's run the fade, bro.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Okay.
Actually, please don't.
Is the tattoo on your side? Is that a? Yeah, please don't. Is that a Pokemon on your side?
Pokemon. Yeah. I don't think so.
The other side, it's like a round. It's like a circle, like a little some kind of character, like a round thing on.
No, it's from a Francisco Goya painting.
Of course.
Okay, so
that
you're
I
the kind
really
of guy
liked.
that brings in a painting to the tattoo shop and says, "I want this." The worst kind of customer there
What
is.
the fuck? I like Francisco Goya. I was like,
No, that's fine. No, it's fine to like the painting, but you have to be like me or Jason, and you go into the tattoo shop and you merely look at the wall and pick what
oh
you like.
nah,
Yeah.
I can't do that.
That's
I
the
can't
only-
do that.
That's the only tattoos
I
I'm going to
can't.
get. That's how tattoos were invented. I respect the originality of the early.
No, he says he walks into a tattoo shop and he has an actual sword with him, and he's like, "All right, dude, I want this."
I want this. Yeah.
Yeah, I do have. I have a lot. I have 4 swords now
See,
in total. One of them's in New York, not with me, but I have it. I had to leave it here because I couldn't go across the border with it. If you could believe that.
So you're saying you copped in New York and you had to leave it with a homie?
Exactly, and now he just has one of my swords. Not in like
So
a.
you have a friend. You have a friend who's holding your sword.
Not in
for
like
you.
not like a gay way, in like a like bro way.
no, we're
You know
talking
what I
about
mean?
in the literal sense. He is housing one of your weapons.
You're not calling your penis a sword. I understood that. I
Well,
understood that.
not right now, but he has before.
I have. I don't think I have. I think you're putting words in my mouth.
Jason's been known to do that. He's been known to do that. You gotta watch it. You gotta watch it with him. You gotta watch it with him.
He's a crazy guy. But
Yeah. I'm a sniper. You can't really be. Don't slip around me. Okay, so since last we spoke, has your frontal lobe developed completely yet, or are we still a little iffy?
Nah. Definitely hasn't developed completely. Last time we spoke, I was it was last year, and I was on tour.
Yeah.
I guess I'm not. I still kind of do the same shit. I go on tour and I sing and I make songs, but I definitely feel a lot like less immature. I don't know if I feel necessarily more mature, but I definitely feel a lot less immature. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
distinction. That's a good distinction to make. Yeah. Do you? Okay, so you feel a little more grown, but has anything happened, or do you think it's just time?
I think things have happened. Like I kind of moved back to North Carolina, like permanently, which I haven't even really done because I was just in Europe for a while. But like I moved back to North Carolina.
Because you were in LA, right?
I was in LA. I was like, whenever I wasn't touring, I was like either in LA or like going somewhere kind of weird to like make music. But when I kind of always came back to LA, and then I kind of took a sort of collection of how I was feeling over the last year, and I was really like kind of going through it late last year. So I was like, damn, this shit fucked up.
Mhm.
And I realized I just don't like LA, and I really like North Carolina. So I decided to move back permanently. And then I bought a house in North Carolina, and then a fucking massive hurricane came. And
Are you
Yeah.
okay? Is everybody good?
everybody's good. My whole family's good. Obviously, I don't know if you guys have heard about it, but like
Of course.
Oh yeah, we've heard about it. It's it's a
The
big
most
bad
insane-
news story.
Yeah, the most insane storm of all time in North Carolina, like in the last 1,000 years,
You
supposedly.
know what's so crazy about it to me is that it's like we forget that can happen in a place that's not a coast. Like it's the
Yeah,
mountains. It doesn't
yeah,
really make
exactly.
sense, you know.
Well, I think that's the reason that it's so bad. Because I think like places like Florida like get that amount of rain kind of often, but North
Yeah,
Carolina, people just nobody was expecting it. First off, like my parents knew it was gonna rain, but they didn't realize it was gonna be so bad.
of
And
course.
I don't know, it's just crazy. It was
But you guys, your family, you're good. Your family's good. Is your house good?
family's good. My house is good. A bunch of trees fell on it, but nothing broke.
Okay.
I was getting the roof replaced anyways, so it's not the end of the world.
Okay.
Nothing bad's happened. It was more just like my parents haven't had power in like a week now.
Mm.
It's some crazy shit that's like the first thing that's ever happened in my hometown ever. Um, and it was not a good first fucking thing.
Because you're from Asheville?
I'm from Hendersonville, which is like 40 minutes from Asheville.
Okay. Okay. I
And
got you. I
Hendersonville
got you.
is
Okay.
not quite as bad as Asheville. Asheville got like 30 inches of rain. I think Hendersonville got like 25.
Damn,
Still a lot,
that's a lot.
but it was just it's I don't know, it's crazy, but like I said, everybody's good. I'm not there right now and I'm not going back unfortunately because I have to go to Alaska, but my mom's doing volunteer work and they're fixing up the
That's
city,
good.
so I think we're all
No,
gonna
it'll bounce back. It'll bounce back for
100%.
sure.
I have no doubt, but like it was definitely kind of a wild week.
Yeah, that's insane. Yeah, that's really crazy, and it's awful that
Yeah.
it's awful
Between
that it
you
happened.
and MJ Lenderman, indie rock, independent
Yeah.
music
I think
is
Asheville-
going to say
Ash-
Indigo D'Souza's house got fucked up. Like I was talking to Rusty, Jake's manager, and he's like he had to evacuate. Like it's a whole it's like it's kind of, even when you see the pictures, when you talk to someone, you're like, oh, this is actually worse than I thought it was.
100%.
Like from looking at pictures, it's crazy.
There's like my mom just went to my house to like look at it for the first time today, and there's like it could have been really bad. Like a bunch of like
Yeah.
trees fell everywhere, and it could have gone a lot worse. But I think I got really lucky. And I talked to a kid who's like who really liked my music, and he like didn't get so lucky, and we talked about it, and like I helped him out with this like GoFundMe thing, and I was like, damn, I got really lucky, and
You did.
Yeah.
it was I don't know, it's a thing that you don't ever imagine that it's gonna happen to you, but then it does, and it seems like a super big deal, and obviously it is a super big deal, but then you're kind of like, well, fuck, I either like give up on life and like just fucking move away, or you're like, fuck, we gotta
You push
figure
through.
out this shit. Yeah,
You push through.
If you don't have insurance, then you can give up on life. But hopefully,
No, I have
you were
insurance.
sorted.
100% have
Okay,
insurance.
good.
Okay, you are mature. I barely
Bless
have
up,
insurance.
bless up.
Yeah.
His mommy made him get insurance, bro. His mommy made him get insurance.
Yeah, I know you didn't do that shit yourself. There's a business manager or somebody.
Yeah, you're right.
Why are you going to Alaska? You trying to eat some whale? Like what are you doing in Alaska?
Okay, so I've been to Alaska before. We can get to this later, but I went to Iceland earlier this year to make an album.
Okay.
And it's coming out soon, which is awesome sauce. So we have to make another one, as a musician does.
Mhm.
And so my friend lives in Alaska. His wife is pregnant. So we can't really convince him to go anywhere else.
Yeah.
So we have to go to him, and he lives in Alaska. So we're going up there. We're going to this place called Big Lake.
To make music or just to kick it?
To make music.
Okay.
No, just to make music. Which is funny because it's called Big Lake, and you'll never guess why it's named that.
Well,
Because there's a big lake.
okay. The big ass lake. All right, I didn't know you were you have a little bit of a nature kink, don't you?
Oh, I love any place that kind of look like North Carolina.
That's what I was
And, like,
getting at. That's what I was getting at.
Any place that looks like North Carolina, like if got some mountains. I like the cold a lot. I like wearing like a lot of layers, and you can't really do that in like.
Okay, so you got the Andy and the Rick on up in Alaska because it's a little
Boy,
chilly.
yeah. What do you know about Andy?
Okay, so that's the only reason why you left LA is because you were unable to layer all the Rick.
Yeah, exactly. Well, not as much that. More like Dries Van Noten. But
Oh.
I get what you're saying.
Okay, good. Oh, fair.
Okay.
Look, I got it.
No, that's a step in the right direction.
Yeah, that's
We
I
like
mean,
that.
look, I respect Rick's art, but most people can't pull that off. You are the rare person that could.
No, I don't think I can, bruh. But this shirt, okay, let's talk about it then. This shirt, Margello, these pants, Dries, these shoes, Guidi. What the fuck you know about it? What the fuck? Nobody. I'm the only person in Hendersonville, North Carolina that's wearing this shit.
That is fair. That is fair. I know a lot lot of people who are wearing that shit, but in Hendersonville, North Carolina, Glaive is the only one in the Margiela. That is absolutely right.
Exactly.
That's absolutely right.
The context you gotta add. Not to be a braggadocious little bitch.
No,
but I thought it was
that's
funny.
okay. It's okay to swag out. So
That's kind of why we had you back on the podcast, is because you are a braggadocious little bitch, and we love it. And so do our listeners.
How long are you going to be in Alaska?
I am going to go home for 1 day after New York, and then I'm going to be there for 10 days.
Okay.
I think.
And who all is in the crew that goes to Alaska? What's the squad looking like?
Oh my God, I get to shout out my brothers. Okay. We got, so the person that lives there is named Ralph. Yeah, my real life brothers. Ralph Costelli, who's the one that lives in Alaska, my friend John Cunningham, Jeff Hazen, and Tommy Pointer. 3 of them are producers, and then Tommy is just there to like film stuff.
Okay.
And they all came to Iceland with me earlier this year, and it was an awesome trip, which I really enjoyed.
So this is kind of your squad that you work with.
Yeah.
These guys all play instruments and do everything.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how much everyone can play the guitar. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
A lot of like maybe I'll do 1 or 2 songs with the guitar.
They're
but
playing
a lot of my stuff's,
Ableton, Chris. They're playing Ableton. That's all you need to know about.
I mean, I was
And then
hoping
Tommy's got the 5D. Tommy's got the 5D with the fisheye. You already know what it is.
Yeah. Exactly.
I was hoping there might be some live drums. Sorry for getting excited.
We do. Yeah, nothing's really I mean, there's guitar that's live bass, like for certain songs it is, but the majority of stuff is like kind of electronic.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're all uber talented guys. And I genuinely think that like making music with them is like the happiest I am. And it sucks because you can't really do it all the time. The moments that are special is when it's like really short. Not really short. 10 days is fucking long as fuck. But it's not like an all the time thing. It's every once in a while, like maybe twice a year.
But in 10 days, will you finish a record?
I mean, in Iceland, we finished it in 14.
Wow.
We made 14 songs. We made a song a day. So maybe.
But let me ask this: when you go in,
that's impressive.
Do you have some ideas? You're not starting from scratch.
No, I never have any idea. I mean, I'm not very good at like writing songs. Like I don't sit there and like I'm like sitting there like, oh, I'm gonna write a song about this. I write down like maybe a one line that I think of randomly, but I will never like sit there and be like, oh, look at this song I wrote on the guitar. It's just not the way I do it.
Yeah.
So we kind of go there, and with Iceland, I had no idea. I got really lucky. I feel like that we made a bunch of songs that I really liked, but like I feel like there's an equal amount of chance that I go there and cannot think of anything, and we just fucking sit around and maybe like drink a beer every once in a while.
Sure.
Eat some cheese.
You're telling me that guys making music might sit around and drink a beer? That's fucking crazy, bro. I've never heard anything like that.
Now I've heard everything.
I've heard everything.
Okay, so what's an example? Like when you were in Iceland and those 14 songs, are these the songs that you're releasing little snippets of on Instagram and shit?
Yes. Yeah. We went to this little like town. Like 2 hours away from, it's not even a town. We were like an hour away from a town. We were 2 hours away from Reykjavik. We made, the 14 songs. It was an emotional ass trip. 2 of the people, I won't air their shit out, but they almost got into a fight.
Okay. So we had some, okay. It was going down in the lab.
It was going, just think about like, I don't know how often this happens for y'all. Cause like, are y'all both married or just one of you's married?
Yeah, we're both married. Yeah.
Okay. Lit. That's what's up. I'm trying to get there too, bruh. But that's what's up.
Hey, you got plenty of time, bro. Don't rush. You're fine.
Really? I'm trying to rush.
Yeah, you don't need to be a child bride. You got time.
I'm trying to get married like never mind. We'll talk about it later. But yeah, like it's kind of when you're with 5 men for like 14 days and you're not sleeping, it can create kind of like a masculine vacuum.
Yeah.
I think. And everyone's super like I feel like none of us are super masculine. We're all kind of like girly vibed, but
oh, we know.
Oh yeah. Okay.
But it just like regardless of what color your fingernails are, 3 dicks in one room for 2 weeks straight, you know, it's going to get a little something in there. It's going to smell crazy in there.
100%.
You're going to get to fighting. You're going to
100%.
start drinking, you know, all that shit.
It's going to smell crazy. It's going to smell crazy because all the vape smoke, but there's other stuff going on too, I'm sure.
Yeah, what you know about that, my brother? What you know about that, my brother?
For listeners at home, he held up his jewel.
His OG jewel.
It was not a Swisher Sweet. It was not anything cool. It was a mango
No, it
jewel.
was a wood.
It was
a
a
wood.
wood.
It was a wood. It was a digital wood.
So you're saying that some tensions arose, but you think that added to the final
Oh my
product.
God, 100%. I think that like, so the last day we were there, It was the day before that not everyone, but people it got intense. We'll say that much. And then we made 3 songs the last day. So like
Mm,
we kind of needed to happen. I don't know. It's awesome. It's like my favorite thing to do in the world. And when it's happening, it's kind of like, damn, this sucks. I was like sleeping from like 7 a.m. to like 2 and
damn.
then doing music for the all day, just sitting there. So it's like not a very healthy thing
Hmm.
to do, but because it's so
I
short,
just don't understand why you guys got to do this shit all night. Why don't you just wake up 7 a.m., you're in the lab at 9
no,
a.m., and
that's
you're done at
you
7?
start like that, bro. You start like that, and you're like, nah, this is great. And by day 5, you done drank 5 Icelandic beers, and it's 4 o'clock in the morning, and y'all are like, nah, bro, we gotta make a song right now. And that's
Okay,
how
I
it gets
Yeah,
understand.
started.
well, yeah. Once it's
That's how
like
it gets
Okay, I
midnight,
started.
2
understand.
a.m., and
I
then like
understand.
you finally got like verse 2 locked in, and you got like the bass line locked in,
Exactly.
and you have to, you can't go to sleep until it's done.
Exactly. It's not like I'd obviously rather fucking wake up. Oh, why don't we wake up at 8 a.m. and then finish at 12 and then go walk around and do fucking kiss each other on the lips. But like, that's just not, unfortunately, how the way my
We'll do
brain works.
Pilates, get an acai bowl, and we'll be in bed at 8:30. You wrote and recorded an album in 14 days from scratch, and that normally takes people months and months. So you just took 3 months of hard work and condensed it into 2 weeks, and then you're done.
Yeah.
And then now that whole thing's out of your system. Yeah,
Yeah. And
you're
it makes,
done. You're
I
good.
mean, I've always kind of made music to like be less insane in the mind. And when you do the really intense things, I feel good for like a month to 2 months after. I just feel like I let it, like I feel like great, like kind of an empty bucket of water. It feels
Yeah,
nice.
you get a mental clarity after you get it all out.
100%.
Your brain balls have drained. Your brain balls have
Exactly.
been emptied,
Everywhere.
and you have
Yeah.
Jason, are you sure? Are you the 43-year-old or the 19-year-old? I can't tell with that one. I cannot tell with that one.
you get that post album clarity after
Yeah.
you nut everywhere. It's good. Okay, you said sorry. You said you go in, you don't go in with an idea like I'm going to write a song about my girlfriend. You just go in with like a word or a phrase. Give me an example of a phrase where you're like, I need to build a song around this.
That's a good question. For one of the songs, let me look at them all. I had a lot of ideas about medieval stuff because I got really into crests.
Yeah, you have been into crests.
Excuse me, friend. What the fuck is that?
A crest?
Oh, crest, like a family crest? Like, what are you talking? I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, a crest. Okay. I thought you were talking about some
Yeah,
sort
yeah.
of.
Not no toothbrush.
I thought you were talking about RPG games or something that I didn't know about. I was like, this guy.
Crest 3 just came out on PS5. It's so good.
I know
Yeah.
I know what a fucking crest is.
I was like,
Okay,
bro, I don't
relax.
know.
I thought
That shit might be new to y'all.
It don't sound like it. It don't sound like it.
that shit might be new to y'all. It's literally from the 1600s.
I don't know.
Okay, so you've been on your crest shit lately. What else
so,
is new?
So we were like doing a lot of medieval thoughts, and I read a lot of books. The album's called "May It Never Falter," which to me sounded kind of medieval, just
Yeah,
in its
yeah.
generality. But then I read this one book about like the medieval warfare, and I learned about this term like knock, draw, release, which is what they said when like I don't know, it makes kind of sense with the bow and arrow. You like knock the bow, and then you draw, and then you release, and that's how they would like call that out. And I really like the idea of that, trying to make that into like a relationship thing and like trying to make it take a second and then breathe and like then like put you like say what you're thinking. I don't know. I don't really know how to describe it, but like I want
I see, like applying that kind of
yeah, like
idea to real life.
yeah, exactly. And that was like one of the examples. But there's another song where I'm like, I love saying the swords are drawn, they really are. I've said it in 2 songs. One unrelated, one song that was on that. I just thought it was the swords are drawn, they really are.
I like this.
It's just like so.
You're like, this
I love
shit's
it.
too good. I gotta use it again. Fuck it. I gotta do it. Run it back.
I was like, nah, that shit too five, bro. But I don't know. There's also stupid ass lyrics on the song. I said on one of the song's called Freudian. I was like, sounds a little Freudian, but I like girls that act just like my mother. I don't mean that in a funny way, which I thought was good. I don't know.
Okay.
I just think it's funny, bro.
Okay, so we're doing medieval psychological, but we're through the lens of a 19-year-old man trying to chase a bag and get some bitches.
Yeah, no bitches. I got a girlfriend, but yeah.
Okay.
Wait, now is it a different girlfriend than you had last time, or is this the same one?
Next question.
Um,
Oh, well, I'm happy for you. I'm happy
I
for you,
appreciate
bro.
that,
I'm
So
happy for you.
Shorty's up in the Holiday Inn right now. Congratulations, good for you.
Do you want to say
happy for you?
Do you want to say hi?
Yeah, I would love to, but it's crazy that she's going to stay with you after you took her to the Holiday Inn.
Bro.
That's crazy. Tell her she could get she could get chose. She could stay at the Bowery.
Stop! Don't say that. They want to talk to you. Here, put the headphones on. Actually, no, I don't want you to put the headphones on. Say it again.
Hey.
She said hi.
Okay.
Here, just get in the camera for 1 second.
You don't care. We just want to say what's up.
Hi,
Okay,
girlfriend.
Sweet.
you're a soldier for staying at the Holiday Inn in Brooklyn.
Stop talking about that, bruh. This is
Yeah,
this
is
is
nice.
lit to me.
I agree. It is lit for you, and I need to think more like that.
But also, he's a responsible young man. He's a homeowner.
That's true.
He's not going to waste his money on an overpriced New York hotel. He's going to take that money, invest it into the
I
future.
was thinking about staying at the Ace Hotel. What y'all think about that?
The one in Brooklyn is quite nice, actually.
Mm.
That one in downtown Brooklyn is like one of the nicer ones that exist in the Ace portfolio.
Okay. Damn, you so knowledgeable.
Well, downtown Brooklyn's like rich white people. Like it's like everybody's got a stroller. It's a different environment for you. Is what I'm saying. If you were to do that, that's
Yeah.
all. That's all. That's
I
all.
had a question. What does 60,000 ISK mean?
It's the Icelandic money.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. All right. So you were blowing big faces in Iceland, is what you're saying.
60,000 ISK is how much we spent at the grocery store
Okay.
the first day we were there, and that was the second song we made. And you would think like it sounds like a lot. It sounds like I'm talking about some real cash. It's like $400.
Okay. All right. So
Mhm.
who was in charge of the pickled herring? Like, what the fuck were you eating? Because we know the food's bad there.
Bruh, it was rough vibes.
You can't get your hot Cheetos and nerd clusters out there.
Bro, it's rough vibes when we make music because we're all like, nobody cares about cooking. Like, we all make music. That's not our vibe. So we cook. Bro, we were eating bullshit.
Different kind of cooking.
We were eating bullshit. We were eating like chicken, but like that, I don't even know, like salmonella, like the chicken like got up and cooked itself type vibe. And I hate it. It was bad. It was not good.
Okay.
I love that you were like, we're eating some fucked up food, bro. We had chicken.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say some wild shit.
No, I mean, we didn't have any wild shit. Like,
but it was a different kind of chicken.
it was bad. I mean, it was just like we suck at cooking. So like it wasn't, we ate like normal food.
So
Yeah,
you don't
yeah,
have one of the homies that has watched too much Anthony Bourdain and decided that he's gonna do something.
Okay, one time my friend Tommy, who doesn't make music and is actually kind of good cooking, made us steak. And it was lit. It was
Okay.
really good.
Go, Tommy.
You try eating rice and butter for 2 weeks and then have chicken. That chicken tastes like, whew, that shit tastes different.
Rice and butter.
It's good.
Rice and butter that's like a jail meal.
You never had rice and butter and pepper?
No.
And pepper.
All right, my bad, bruh.
What do you mean? Hold on. What do you mean? What kind of pepper?
Like black pepper.
Oh, just cracked pepper. So it's like
Yeah.
a jailhouse mac and cheese, kind of like.
Nah, it's like you went to, I don't know where rice was invented, but wherever they invented it, and then like that's as far as they got. It was real simple. Keep it simple.
Like rice, butter, and some pepper. That's like what like an Asian family would feed their child as they're getting. It's like putting butter on top of spaghetti.
Yeah,
when you go to
exactly.
Cheesecake
Oh, okay,
Factory.
sure, okay.
Just like just very simple, but it tastes good.
It was good.
Yeah, definitely. That's
And
like
I imagine you guys are just eating this out of like plastic bowls or like cardboard boxes that you found on the ground or something.
We're
right?
we're eating spoonfuls out the pot, brother.
Yeah.
Straight up out the pot.
bro.
on
This
the
house,
stove.
this house in Iceland. I do not wish that smell on my enemies. That I get.
It did smell bad. We smell good, bro.
Yeah, you
You're
smell
bugging.
good.
Actually, all you young rich guys do be wearing cologne. That's
Rich!
that's a big thing. I know you guys got some. I know you guys got some scents on you.
Yeah, what's the fragrance right now?
It's the Celine one that's like, I don't know. Do you know what the name of it is? Black tie, Celine black tie. At the
Yo,
moment.
Okay, so you're rocking
Celine
Celine
black
black
tie.
tie.
But I got it
All
for
the
free. But I got it for free.
Hey.
So I
from
did.
your from your family at Celine.
Yes, they sent it to me.
That's nice. That's nice. And then one day they'll send you clothes. Then you know you made it.
Come on.
No, you're
You
soon.
start with fragrance. You start with fragrance, and then clothes are next.
Yeah, well,
clothes are
I
next.
guess on that topic, have you?
No, stop. Y'all can't call me rich unless you would would you Venmo me $100? If I DM'd you and I was dead serious, I was like, Brett, can you Venmo me $100? Would you do it?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
What about 1,000?
Nah.
Okay,
If there's a good reason. If it's life or death.
Okay.
Yeah.
but-
If it was like, yo, I'm in jail, sure. Yeah, I'll give you
All right,
$1,000.
but-
Not if you like are eyeballing some like Dior shoes and you need an extra stack. It's not gonna be that.
Nah.
But if you're in danger,
If you were in danger, yeah, of course.
But I don't know.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't ask if I only asked for 100.
No, if you asked for 100, I would just give it to you because I would assume you needed it worse than I did. If you're asking for 100,
yeah, I would Venmo you 100 just for the screenshot.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That'd be
yeah,
fine.
that's true.
All right, see,
That'd be-
see, just know, I'm not rich because I wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't do that. You would do it for a friend. You wouldn't do it for like a podcaster, is what you're saying.
Nah, I wouldn't do it for my own mom.
All right. So no
Okay,
one's
so
gonna-
you're not a bag chaser. You're a bag hoarder.
Uh-huh.
You need to talk to a psychologist about this.
No, I would.
You cannot spend.
I'm just joking. I would get.
I know.
I would.
On the subject of Celine and getting free shit, have you been approached for any modeling, any casting?
Oh
I
my
feel like you're in
God.
that sweet spot right now.
Bruh, I don't want to talk about this. I signed to a model. I mean, can I talk about this? Chris Begler? Can I talk about the modeling stuff? Okay. My manager's here. And he's a big fan of your guys' show.
What's up? I met Chris at the Japanese house show in New York.
He told me not to show you where he's sitting right now. But
He's in the cuck chair, little bitch.
Oh, he's in the cut.
he on
He's
the,
on the floor. Oh, I see his
he on the
head.
floor.
He on the floor.
With the Holiday Inn, baby. No,
right.
but
All right, so you got a modeling contract.
I went to a modeling agency and I went to Europe for 2 weeks. I went to Fashion Week in Milan and Fashion Week in Paris and I flopped flat on my fucking face. I went to 100 million castings and I flopped.
You didn't book anything?
No, it was so bad. I was like, fuck.
All right. Did you have fun?
I had a blast, bro. It was a good time, but I was like kind of upset about it at the time. But now looking back, I was like, damn, it was kind of lit.
Well, I mean, first time. I mean, like it something will happen for sure. Maybe
I hope so.
it wasn't this time.
Well, it sounds like these guys over in Europe don't know how to do their job. Chris and I can get you cast in some shit this week, no problem.
Today,
maybe
today.
not. Maybe not
today.
You know, runway, but something. You know, something.
We're gonna work our way up to Saint Laurent.
How's your walk?
That's I think was my problem. I kind of walk like I just learned how.
Okay. Okay. So you have kind
it's
of
bad.
like a toddler-esque stumble.
Yeah, bro.
Is what-
Yeah, I'm 6'4" and my legs I'm like 90% legs. I don't know what they was expecting for real.
Mm-hmm.
But
Okay. Okay. Well, many models are 6'4". That's the thing. I
Yeah,
mean,
you
I
kind of
guess.
want to be 6'4", all legs, $150, soaking wet, tatted up.
yeah, I mean it was really fun. Other than the fact that I flopped bad, it was a good time.
Okay. Okay. I mean, look, I that can be humbling, but maybe you needed that, and you'll come back stronger next time.
We have a lot of listeners right now who are in the fashion biz. You know, we'll make sure we get some headshots sent over to them.
Do you have any listeners?
Plant some seeds for you.
Do you have any listeners that would Venmo me $100?
Yes.
Yeah.
You might have to do something in exchange for that.
Yeah.
But yes,
I do.
Yeah.
you might have to show some feet at least.
Yeah, get you out of those Guides and show the toes, and then we can talk.
That's awesome. I do anything for $100. Straight up.
I'll do anything for $100. I'll do anything for $100.
Okay, so
Uh,
So I guess another thing that happened since we last spoke, we're independent, no label. Is that what's going on?
Yes, sir. That did happen.
But it was an amicable split. You guys, it's all good. Right?
Yeah, it was super amicable. I feel like a lot of young people like get taken advantage of crazy with label stuff, but I definitely didn't feel like that. I mean, the guy who signed me at Interscope is from North Carolina. Love him to death. Talk to him still. He's a really good guy. Really good company.
He's still brother.
That's still my brother, my twin,
Okay.
my twin flame.
Yes.
But I was just like, I've been signed to a label since I was 15. I'm 19 now. I turn 20 next year. I'm like getting a little older and I understand a little bit more about how it works. And I kind of just wanted to like have a little bit more ownership in general because it's my music. And I thought it was a fun thing. There's like no harm, no foul.
Okay, beautiful.
so are you doing this? You're doing this independently, but I imagine you have a distribution partner.
Yeah, there's a distribution thing going on, but I just didn't want to like be like a label guy, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm the opposite,
Like,
but I know how young people are. You guys think you can do it your own way or whatever, you know? So God bless, you know?
I mean,
God bless.
We're the same way. You know, we're nimble. It's just the two of us. We do it all ourselves. We do have a team for some other things, but like, you know, booking and some things. But we like to have control and we do it ourselves. And you don't want to have some person. My problem with the music industry is everyone who works at labels, agencies, all that shit, managers, half of them are more into like college football than loving music. You know, and they just think it's like a cool job to work in the industry.
Yeah.
And they don't give a fuck and they don't have a good taste.
Yeah,
so why have that person be in charge?
Bro, don't talk about them like you know you're not gonna get those Noah Kahan tickets if you keep talking like this. So you better chill, bro. You're gonna piss some people off.
The man is gonna silence you, bro. The invisible hand.
The man is gonna silence. No, I mean, Jason, I've told you that story before about the guy, like the first A&R guy that signed the band I used to manage. I was like, the first time I met him, I was like, are you kidding? This is the guy who decides this?
Yeah.
Like this fucking jabroni from like Long Island who drives a Harley. Like this guy has no taste at all. Like how is this possible?
They're like retweeting Barstool links and shit like that. And they're like,
it's literally
I'm the person who's in charge of music.
You're gonna tell
The
me
art
that
form.
this album cover is you don't like the way it looks? Like what, dude? Like I can't. I don't even want to have dinner with you. So I understand that. I understand that part of it, and he's paying. I still don't want to have dinner. No, I understand that part. I understand that part of it. But I mean, has it been any more work for you, or it's the same for you?
I mean, the only more work, it's not any more work. It's just I have to pay for everything, which kind of sucks.
Sure. Sure.
Like spending $10,000 of somebody else's money feels like nothing. It's nothing.
Yeah.
It didn't even happen. Spending $10,000 of my own money, holy balls, feels like getting shot in the fucking face.
Well,
But
you believe in
it's
yourself.
other than that,
you're
it's-
investing in yourself and your future, and you believe that what you're doing will make money.
100%.
I think it would too. Are you accepting any investment right now?
Yeah, $100 on Venmo. You can have. I'll do anything.
I'll get. All right, yeah, I'll get a little. I need a couple songwriting.
I'll take your
credits right
masters,
now.
please. Let me
Yeah,
get your
I need
masters
some-
real quick.
All right, bro. Just $100 on Venmo. We can figure it out.
Just $100. I like that. I like that. Just a kind of a flat fee.
Okay, when are you gonna release this Icelandic album then? Since you got to do it all by your ass.
It's
now.
good. There's a single coming out tonight with my friend from Wales, and then it comes out like a week later. I haven't like announced it or anything. I'm just gonna like put it.
Who's the guy from Wales?
Okay, so oh my god, that's my real life brother. That's like a low key my closest friend in the world. His name's Curtains. One day you got to talk to him because that shit would be riveting. Holy man.
Okay, so Curtains is a musician.
He's a musician. Yeah, he sings. He's good. He has a line on the song where he says,
Curtains with a K, to be clear.
Yes, Curtains with a K. And he has a line on the song coming out tonight that I really like, where he says, I want you down on your legs, sucking my shit. That's my favorite bar on that song.
That literally sounds like something Jason would say. So I know that he likes that.
You said down on your legs?
Yeah.
Sucking my shit.
Yeah, exactly.
So they do it different out in Wales. They got
The Welsh are an interesting folk.
They are. No, he is the most interesting person ever.
He's in the booth. He says that line, and everyone's like,
I mean,
okay, sounds
How
good.
do
I
you
think
know-
we got it.
Okay, how did you and Curtains link up? Was this like an Instagram thing, and
oh
then
my
you finally
God,
got
bro.
together?
No, I known him since I was 14. We met on a video game called CS:GO.
Wow.
And he was making music when I wasn't making music. He kind of showed me how to make music. Then we've kind of been really good friends ever since. We became really close over like the last year or so. Like that's really like I was just in Paris with him. I love him to death. He's like
Sweet.
I don't know, hard to understand because he's like his brain works in a mysterious way. But he's lit. I love him to death, and I'm happy.
How is his career going? How is his music? Is it working?
It's definitely working. Like it's like people really like it. His only problem is like he didn't put out music for like 2 years because he was just like whatever. He's really the one thing that I'm not with music is like shy. Like I'll put shit out, and if people don't like it or like people do like it, it doesn't matter to me.
Mhm.
Whereas he gets a little more nervous about it.
Sure.
And I just don't have any of those reservations. So I think he has an album that he made recently that is just fucking like mind-blowingly good, and he's just amazing. And I think as soon as he like puts out enough music, people are gonna find it, and people are gonna hopefully they hear some of
Okay.
his music from this
Curtains,
song
you just
coming
have to
out.
get out of your own way, Curtains. The album is done. It's amazing.
Exactly. I'm gonna send this to him, and he gonna be like, "Yeah, no."
I mean, that really is a problem. A lot of people suffer from where it's like they just
100%.
cannot. They can't. It's a mental thing that they can't conquer.
Yeah, and it's definitely like it's hard to fathom when that's not the way I feel about it, but
Yeah.
I understand that it's his thing, and if he wants it, he'll get it whenever he wants it. In my mind, like if he decided to take music serious in 10 years, like he could fucking do it then, but
Mhm.
it's a process. So, but I love him. That's
Okay.
like real life, like my closest friend. So
Beautiful.
I'm
And you
excited
met
about
on
it.
a game called CS:GO.
Yeah, Counterstrike Global Offensive.
Got it. Okay.
Have you heard of it?
Oh yeah, sorry. I had never heard the short form of the name, but yes, I've heard of Counterstrike.
Okay.
Counterstrike sounds like a good hardcore band. That's what I've always thought about that, but I know that it's a game for young. That's like a killing game, right?
Yeah, I guess it's like a terrorist game.
So you're the terrorist or you're beating the terrorists?
Some days you're the terrorist, some days you're not. And that is true in more ways than
Ain't
one.
that the truth, brother?
You're telling
Ain't that the
yeah,
truth?
that really damn that hit me right here.
Okay.
That hit me
So
right here. That's serious shit.
Do you like being a little sniper terrorist, low key?
I don't want to answer that too much, but I like playing video games. I don't know. No,
I don't want to answer that too much.
I got a couple questions, Glaive. Where were you on January 6th? If you just have him one, I gotta ask.
I don't want to answer that too much right now.
I was somewhere, bruh. None of your business.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's okay.
You were shooting a video, not a school. I fuck with
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
You were on tour. You were on tour with Kid Laroi and Toro y Moi this year?
No, I haven't gone tour with Toro. I'm just doing one show.
Oh, you're just doing one show. Okay.
I open for the Kid Laroi.
And yeah, you're on his newest album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
tell us what happened with the Kid Laroi tour. What's it like opening up
with the kid?
It was cool. I mean, I hate opening. No disrespect to opening, but like it's more fun to like do your own show.
Why do you hate opening?
I don't hate is a strong word for sure, but I get more nervous. And I try to minimize my nervousness in general when I can. But I thought it was really good. Like, obviously, he's like a close friend, and I'm a big fan of his music. But sometimes it's just like, damn. I don't think that, like, sometimes you could really do the best performance ever, and if they just don't fuck with you, they don't fuck with you.
Yeah.
And that's completely fine. It's not, they're not there to see you. You're kind of just forcing them to watch you sing.
But those shows were big.
Yeah, they were. I mean, he did Radio City Music Hall in New York, which was like kind of awesome sauce.
Now, is there audience crossover? It's like the same kind of thing?
Definitely like some. There's definitely like some crossover. I think he's like so big to a point where it's like not fully, but like
yeah, for sure,
definitely some. But I really enjoyed it.
It's like the people like Biba Doobie and other people when they open for Taylor Swift. Like
yeah, exactly.
Like no one's like booing them, but like we're all here to see Taylor. We're all here to see Kid Laroi. Like we fuck with Glaive. Like he's cool. Like, it's all good. But like
here's
I would be happy if he stopped. If he stops performing and Kid Laroi comes on, I would be happier. No disrespect.
That would be nice. That would be nice.
Yeah, but when you open those tours, it's easy because you just go in, you do 30 minutes, you leave.
Exactly.
And that's it. It's like minimal. You get your check.
Yeah, it was super.
But then you also have a bunch of people who are looking at you like, get the fuck off stage. Bro.
Yeah, definitely. It was some days it was like that. Some days people really fucked with it, and that's like all I think you could really ask for as an opener. It's not like
How many people were on this? Who was on stage with you?
It was just me.
Bro, all right, so the track is playing and you're singing.
Just me. I'm like running around.
Okay, I like this. This is how we keep our pockets fat. You ain't got no
I mean, I brought
bongo player.
It was me, Tommy, David, Seth. It was 4 people. We brought some people.
He had some brudda, but there's no band. It's just, but you have crazy visuals and you probably have
there was shit like that, but like
shit, and it's going.
I did a band for my last tour, like my actual tour, but I kind of got I went to a lot of like I don't know, like I just watched a lot of electronic shows and I got kind of like, damn, I don't need a band anymore. So my next tour, I'm like, no band, which is, I don't want people to think I'm doing it for the money because I jet ass don't make no money off going on no tour. It's just I do it for the love of the damn game. But I really,
the love of the damn game. I
It,
think you made a little money on the Kid Laroi tour, bro. Come on.
okay, maybe that, but with the Glaive tour, it's more like
the Kid Laroi tour, yeah.
Yeah. It's a marketing expense for your own thing. You know, it's to get
100%. There's do y'all know who Blade is? Like Bladee?
Oh yeah.
He got a girlfriend too, right?
He does have a girlfriend. I saw that. He had a song where he said, "I went broke from doing concerts." And that's how I feel sometimes.
Yeah, that's real. Yeah, I mean, if I made my teeth red, maybe people wouldn't want to see me either. But that's just me.
I'm getting there, bro.
Yeah, but both you and Blade, you go on tour, you get the production, the buses, the flights, the crew, all so you could sell hoodies with swords screen printed on them. You know, that's what it all boils down to, right?
Amen, my brother. Exactly. That's what we all do it for. No, yeah, that's
what we all.
And that's where
do.
you get that's where you get the bag.
Yeah, that's what we all do it for. No,
it is.
It's so you can get you can put like a big crest on a hoodie. That's what life was all about. That's what we started this shit for.
That's the only.
You gotta remember, you gotta tap the wall every time you go out. Why we do this, brother? big ass crests cost a lot of money at the screen printing shop, right?
Yeah.
Multiple colors.
It could be,
is that good
It
printing
could be
too?
a couple screens. I mean, they gotta store them. It's a whole thing.
Okay, when you're opening for Laroi, you're doing 75 cities all over the world. I just saw recently Troye Sivan was playing like the show with Charlie, and in Boston, and he said like, "What's up, Chicago? Have you ever done that before? Shouted out the wrong city on stage."
I didn't do that on Kid Laroi tour, but I've done it before. I was in like Missouri and I said, "What's up, Kansas City?" And they were like, "No!" I was like, "Boy, shut the fuck." I was like, "Boy, shut the fuck."
But hold on. Kansas City is.
That's what I said, but I was in another city. I was in like.
Okay.
My brother, I have no idea. I was in Kansas City the day before, but then I thought we drove to Kansas City too.
I didn't know.
Kansas City Part 2.
And I was like, oh. There's two. And they're real nearby.
There are two. It confuses a lot of people, even full-grown adults who have lived in America their whole life.
Yeah.
They're still unsure about it.
I was unsure, but I mean, I try not to. I love touring, and I like kind of try to go around the cities as much as possible. So normally I get it right. Like I'll be like, "What's up, Boise, Idaho?" Yeah.
Sure, of course. So, I didn't know you played places like this. You've played in the depths of America.
You ever been to Grand Rapids, Michigan, brother?
Funny you say that. Yes, very recently, actually. I kind of liked it.
Yeah, I really liked it too. And I think Boise, Idaho is one of the better cities I've been to in America.
Oh.
That's why I think about it all the time.
You know what? I've never been to Boise. But if the opportunity arises, I'll make the trip.
Yeah, what do you like about Boise so much?
I don't know, good name. It's like Boise. Yeah. I don't know. I like
it is a good name.
There's no cities I don't really like, to be honest. I don't want to disrespect nobody, but I've never been to a Glaive show in, I think it was Milwaukee, but I did a Laroi show. And it was not bad. They fucked with me kind of. But I walked out, and in the front row, there's just a guy going like this. Thumbs down. I walk out. I'm like, bruh, fuck did I do? But it's whatever. He didn't even give me a chance, for real. I was like, damn.
I like that. I want to be that guy.
Enjoy my songs first before you hate on me.
No, it was fine. I understood. Like, if I was fucking 14 and some white guy walked on stage that isn't the Kid Laroi, I'm throwing a thumbs down, too.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah, that's because
it's like
you're right.
I'm here to see the fucking. I need you to stay. It's like I don't want to hear no hyper pop boy. Turn that shit off. That's whatever. Shout out Milwaukee.
Speaking of hyper pop, Blade, all this shit. What is the musical direction for your Alaska album? Are we going into a new route, or is this standard Glaive country?
I don't know. I mean, I have no idea. I don't like. I guess the Iceland album you could say is like more hyper poppy because it's like very electronic. But I don't know. I don't think that I'm like at the point. I feel like I've been making music long enough now where it's like I'm not all the songs on my album. There's like a kind of damn near country acoustic guitar song. Then there's like
there's a song for me. This is good. Okay, good to know.
Exactly. It's real sad. I mean, there's a lot of there's like a hard style song. There's like a lot of like songs that to me sound like Future, but every time I say that to people, they're like, "Nah, you don't sound nothing like Future." But I'm like, "Nah, this sounds like Future to me," because the beat's like, like a Future beat. And I was like, "Damn, this sounds like Future." But nobody agrees with me. It's like it's very electronic though, and I'd imagine I'll keep doing that. But honestly, I have no idea. We could go to fucking Alaska, and I'm like, I really want to make a song like the Beatles. That's one thing. I love the Beatles. Okay. Just found out about them
just straight up the Beatles. They have a large catalog.
You started liking the Beatles this year. What album are we fucking with?
The one with the Sgt. Pepper's.
Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club.
That shit is crazy. That shit is nuts.
Yes, it is. It's kind of considered one of the greatest pieces of music ever made.
Yeah, but like everybody be saying about old music. It's like I didn't really know, but then I listened to it, bruh. This is just a whole different song, not off that album. But Blackbirds, holy, how did they come up with that? That shit pissed me off.
I listened to that this week. That's as good as it gets. It is as good as it gets. You're saying fuck the Beatles because it's too good, is what you're saying.
Not fuck the Beatles. I fuck with the Beatles. I feel bad that bruh died. Like for real, I felt bad about it. For real, I felt bad.
Prayers up to all the Beatles brothers.
Exactly. But I'm not like I won't sit here and lie and be like, oh, my parents were listening to the Beatles. Like, no, not really. My dad liked AC/DC, and I'm not listening to AC/DC.
No, AC/DC sucks. That's fair. I mean, I think discovering the Beatles at any age is probably a positive for someone who makes
Yeah,
music.
when I was 19, I was doing mushrooms and listening to the Beatles and like, oh shit, bro, this is a whole other level type shit.
Yeah, I definitely think I got into like a lot more like good, like revered music. Obviously, I listen to like Skrillex, and he's probably like the most revered person I listen to. But a lot of stuff I listen to is like really weird SoundCloud music.
Mhm.
So I want to make like a. I'm not saying that I haven't made like an objectively good song, but like the Beatles make music where I'm like, damn, anybody can listen to this and be like, nah, this is fire. I think a lot of my music is like
Right.
a lot of people. I want to just try. I don't know if I'll ever be able to make it. I really have a weird taste in stuff that I like. So I might not even, if I made a song sound like the Beatles, I might not even like it. But I think that that's kind of the goal, is to make a song that sounds like the Beatles.
That's a great exercise. I think a lot of bands get into the lab and say, let's make a song like as good as the Beatles' Blackbird
Yeah.
and see how that goes. I'm sure your manager that's laying on the floor of a Holiday Inn right now would like you to make a song like that too, brother.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, that's a great idea.
Stop
what? Let's
stop making
cancel the
this
show and get in the
Varg 2
studio right
shit.
now.
Sounds like a fucking icicle killing a raven. And give me a little hit with an acoustic guitar, fam.
give me a song with a chorus. We're off to the races, baby.
And don't make a song that's about like cleaning up a puddle of blood. Let's maybe finding a girlfriend, something like that.
Yeah, a nice little Glaive love song that could really get on the charts.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. There's not really a love song, but it's cool. I don't know. Everything's cool. Everything's lit.
I think all the Glaive songs are love songs.
Mhm.
Yeah, we're happy for you,
I
bro.
appreciate that.
We are happy.
What
for
are you gonna do for the holidays? What are you gonna do for the holidays?
What holiday? This
Halloween and Christmas.
okay, Halloween.
You a Halloween guy?
I don't know. I don't really care about that. No, not really. My parents, when I was like 10, was like, "Nah, you're getting too old, bro. We gotta stop."
Shut this shit
So I
down.
stopped doing
That's
that.
good
I agree with
parenting.
them.
That's good parenting.
They are.
That's good parenting.
They're beasts. And then
Yeah,
that's good.
your parents are beast mode.
they're dude. Y'all should get my mom on this. Oof. Yeah.
Is your mom lit?
Okay.
My mom is that even a question, my brother? My mom is dumb lit. She's a genius. I love my mom.
So sweet.
But yeah, and for Christmas, I don't know. I want to have Christmas in my house. This is the first time I'll be living alone, hypothetically.
Mhm.
I don't know. We'll see. I want Curtains to live with me. Throwback to my brother. But he is banned from America because he came here and did a show and got paid, and now he's banned. But we'll see. Maybe a visa works out. But I don't know. I just want to like chill. I've been doing a lot of stuff this year, so I'd like to like chill.
Do you have more shows, or is this kind of it?
I have this show, and then I have like not a DJ, but it's like a do you know who Isonock is, or like Bass Hunter? It's like loud fucking dance music.
Yeah.
And I'm doing a show like that in December, and then I'm actually I don't know if I should say when I'm going, but I'm going on tour next year.
Oh, you are? Okay, good. But that's the Glaive tour.
It's the Glaive tour.
That's Big Dog's the boss again.
Exactly.
Glaive
You got to
Nation.
deal with Chaz's little ass and what he wants to do. It's up to you.
Exactly.
Little Toro,
His
he
ass
can
wearing
open for
brain
you.
dead on stage. Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, he's like, nah, not tonight. It's Glaive hour, baby.
Exactly. But yeah, I don't ever have any plans. I don't know.
Good.
We'll see what happens. Hopefully I do something lit and awesome.
Hopefully, that's what I wake up every day and I look in the mirror and I say, hopefully we do something lit today, Chris. Let's do it. That's it.
Do you have
That's
a
the
pickup
only-
truck? Do you have a pickup truck yet, Glaive?
Me? No, I do have a car though. I did buy a car. I forgot to tell you about that. I bought a car.
Okay,
What did we
let's
get?
go.
What did we get? The Aston Martin, the Maserati.
I got a Mercedes-Benz C300.
Oh, you got the baby mama. That's nice. That's okay. So you're like a hairdresser in Atlanta. That's good.
Man, fuck off.
That's good. What color? What color did you get?
It's black.
Okay, black. What's the interior looking like? Mocha.
It's black. It's black interior. Black interior.
Black on black. Did you put the?
I was thinking about getting
big
black
subwoofers?
rims. I don't. It has great speakers, really good speakers. I haven't seen that car in months because I bought it because I was gonna live in LA, and I was like, nah, I can't
Sure.
live here. So then I shipped it back, and now it's just been in North Carolina, and I've been gone for like a month.
Okay,
So I'm excited.
So you're gonna take it out. Hendersonville doesn't know what hit them when they hear you pulling up, listening to some loud ass techno at the Stop and
Listening, he's gonna pull up,
Exactly.
pull up, scary monsters and nice sprites blasting.
Shop.
Yeah.
He said Harris Teeter's not Harris
Unstoppable.
Teeter parking lot's not ready for Glaive. They
What's
ain't ready.
do they have Harris Teeter in other parts of the world? Do they have Fresh Market in other parts of the world? That shit is lit. If they could get one in New York, y'all should do it. So y'all got pulled like
That's
that.
Southern. I know Harris Teeter from the Carolinas, but I've been. There's Fresh Markets in Florida for sure. There's Fresh Market in Miami, but I don't know. There's not one in New York for sure. New York's just too hard.
My girlfriend live in Miami. That place is crazy.
Yeah, your skin color ain't gonna your skin tone ain't gonna work there, bro. You're gonna get burnt.
I don't know. I feel like I'm Hispanic at heart.
You are.
You sound like Jason.
I mean, you are literally.
Hispanic in a way, but I'm white, so I don't know. It's an unanswerable question.
you gotta put on your sunscreen before you hit South Beach. She
Are you
knows.
afraid of going to Miami?
Am I afraid of going to Miami? A little bit.
Are you not good there?
I don't feel like I'm good anywhere, to be honest. I'm a danger to myself.
Yeah.
Okay,
You gotta
you
go
don't
to
know-
Alaska.
You don't know which OGs to tap in with in Miami so that you can kind of finally hit the studio.
What do you know about that? What does that even mean?
What do you know about that?
I don't know nothing about nothing.
That's good. That's a
Okay.
good that'll work in court too.
All right, well, what about this? What if I said on your show, I was like, okay, if you got a problem with me, come kill Chris and Jason about it. Would you get behind me?
No.
Would you step for me?
No, I would not step for you. I'll give you $100, but I'm not going to take a bullet for you, Glaive. That's where
I don't like
the
I don't like the phrase "come kill Chris and Jason about it." That's not really a fade. That's just some guy killing.
Come
us.
kill
And I
him.
don't want that.
If you got a problem with me, come kill him.
I could take like a punch to the stomach, from a stranger, but kill gets a little scary for me
Okay.
personally.
We can fight most of your fans. Not really a problem.
Yeah,
that's true.
Oh yeah,
No
for
shit.
sure.
Hey,
Yeah,
what do
yeah.
you guys think? Has anybody ever called y'all twinks?
No.
Because I get called that every day. Every day.
No, because we're not twinks and you are. That's why.
How though? Y'all are skinny.
No, we're not. No, bro, we ain't skinny like you. We're not 19-year-old porcelain skin, blonde hair.
To be fair, you're too tall to be a twink.
Yeah,
think
technically.
so?
You're 6'4".
Technically.
I need that. I needed that affirmation.
But you're still but you're still a twink.
Bruh.
Jason's right, but also
But just looking at photos of you, we can't tell how tall you are. Like
That's true.
people on Instagram or Twitter or whatever, they don't know how tall you are. They don't see you in person.
yeah, for all they know,
But you do
could
have
be Troy Sivan.
You have a twink energy.
Yeah. This is a good thing, by the way. That's one of the most desired styles in the gay community.
But I fuck
Yeah.
with him.
You're sleek, easy to move.
Fuck with him. Been fucked with him.
The gays, I fuck with them. Yeah, they fuck with you too. I bet. It's a little twink
Yeah,
ass.
but they really want to fuck with you. They would love to fuck with you.
Well, do you have any desires to shed your twink skin
bulk up?
and start take some creatine
Bro,
at the gym?
I went to the gym a little bit
Yeah.
like last year. Holy balls, that's not for me, man.
Okay, so what were you doing? Were you just lifting some weights, hitting the treadmill, kind of classic calisthenics, and it wasn't for you?
I thought calisthenics was where they put the needles in your back. Or no?
No, that's acupuncture.
Gotcha. Bet.
Gotcha.
Nah, I'm not. I just don't like. I'm not strong. I don't have any interest in being strong. I'm not like fucking weak. I don't think, but
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be
No,
like.
you're definitely weak. I can look at you and tell you're weak.
All right, come kill me about it then.
No, I'm not saying you can't throw hands. I'm just saying you can't like help a woman in distress with her suitcase if it's going to fall on her head or something. You know what I mean?
I helped a woman in distress. Not she wasn't in distress, but I helped a lady cross the street in Paris, and she didn't. I was trying to tell her. Like, I was trying to talk to her and she didn't speak English, but we both came to the conclusion that I was going to help her walk across the street, and I did it. So I don't want to hear nothing.
I like that, but that isn't a testament to your strength. That's a testament to the fact that you're a good guy. It
That just
doesn't
means
mean
you're a sweet boy. Did you carry this bitch across the street? I didn't think so.
You said, "Granny, put your baguette over your shoulder. Glaive's gonna carry you home."
I put her on my back. Hell no.
I put this whole city on my
I
back.
put the whole city on my back.
Okay,
God
well,
damn it.
if you're not gonna, if bench pressing is not for you, have you thought about just simply getting fat?
I thought about it, bro. Would y'all still do this show with me if I got a lean gut or no?
Lean
Of
gut,
course.
yes. Lean gut, yes. Regular fat, no.
Lean gut would help your overall vibe.
Yeah, lean gut. If you had the Gucci style, like hard lean gut, that would be cool. That would be cool.
Start wearing slides all the time.
Yeah, you're wearing Balmain skinnies with the slides. They got the gut hanging over with the Ferragamo belt. That'd be hard.
The gut's kicking so much you can't really tie the shoes so easily. So you got to get them little Fendi slides.
Yeah.
Fendi slide.
Or the Balenciagas with no laces? Or are they Balenciagas with no laces? I don't actually know. What are the shoes with no laces?
What are you talking about?
Just yeah.
Like the ones that rappers wear.
Like the Balenciaga Crocs.
yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
the
yeah.
Balenciaga Crocs. Yeah. I prefer the Balenciaga like Amsterdam clog. but made out of polyurethane. That's my personal favorite.
Okay,
Those will
Beast.
look great on you.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay.
Okay,
All
with your
right.
little B-sides.
All right.
All right, Glaive. Well, that's it for you. We hope you have a good show tonight with Toro y Moi.
Thank you.
I'm sure you're going to do great. Album comes out. When's the album coming out? Can we
Whenever.
get the
The album
exclusive?
comes out soonish.
It comes out on the 11th, I think.
Okay. That's
Your
Don't
manager,
quote me on that.
Your manager told you not to say that, but
Oh, did he not? No, it comes out the 11th, but it also might not come out the 11th. You got to see. It's
Okay.
it's
Nice.
always a big surprise with me.
nice. But new song is out today with Curtains.
If you live in New Zealand, I think that's how's already out.
Okay.
Okay,
I know
great.
y'all-
All our new.
We global.
We do have a big audience in that area of the world.
The Kiwis, as they called them.
Exactly. Good to see you, man.
Thanks,
Always
brother.
a pleasure.
Always a pleasure.
Proud
Much
of
love.
you, and hopefully we'll be able to catch a show
Much
next
love.
year.
All right.
See what it's all about.
Yes, sir. Have a good one, y'all. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Sound around 40, I'm high, goes ahead just like my mother. I don't mean that in a funny way. Always been the only one, but fuck, I love my brother.